Skull and is only a few millimeters square. Here's Matthew playing a computer game. He's not using a mouse or a joystick, rather he's thinking of where to move the paddle. All thoughts are electrical impulses, and after extensive research and testing, a computer has been trained to decode those impulses and create the corresponding actions.
Now close it?
Now close. Nice.
Apologize for the quality of the voice.
Scott wrote these words one letter at a time with nothing but his thoughts and the help of what's called a brain-computer interface, or BCI. He wears a cap that picks up the electrical activity of his brain and allows him to select letters simply by thinking about them. Then the computer turns his sentences into speech.
No one expects Grandma to play like a professional, but for Linda Morfoot, that any ball goes in is amazing. She's totally blind. The small circle in her glasses is a camera, and some clever electronics turns the images into patterns of dark and light.
It captures images and converts them into an electrical signal, which is then transmitted wirelessly to an implant behind the retina. The electrodes in the implant unscramble the signal to create a crude black and white image, which is then relayed along the optic nerve to the brain.
This really shows how quickly the technology is marching on. This was the prototype just 6 years ago. 4 electrodes giving the most basic of images. This is what Linda has. 16 electrodes giving slightly more detail. But now, patients are getting this. 60 electrodes offering much more complex images going into the eye. This, though, this is what scientists are working on now. 1,000 electrodes that should even allow facial recognition. And in the future, who knows, perhaps even colour.